Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Life can be challenging, that's a fact. But life is good, life is good. I never really thought that I could see myself in the light so highly. I turned 30, a reflection of the God in me. Devil plays on the idle mind, I don't mind. Got shit to do for me and mine, I ain't got time. Be grateful for your life, don't be misunderstood. Every day that you wake up, life is good. Set your attention, pay attention and make the change. The bad for the good, just rearrange. When it comes to life, praise He the Most High. See your life transform, you ain't gotta ask why. Life is good, life is good. Hey, life is good, life is good.
Hey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, we are here with another episode of the Life is Good podcast. How y'all do? How y'all feeling? How you been? It's been a while. I know. Well, in my absence, I hope you guys have been great. Hope you guys have been blessed. Hope you guys have been grateful. Hope you guys have been filling your life and your soul with all that is joyful and all that is good, honey, because I have. Usually when I take a hiatus, it's probably from something that didn't go too well, but I actually planned on recording. I went to Houston for a bachelorette party, and I took all of my equipment with me to record, and there was no downtime. I didn't even have any time to think. Didn't have any time to sleep. Didn't have time to do anything. So the fact that I thought I was going to be able to record a podcast did not happen. And then after that, my birthday. So I just celebrated a birthday. I'm 31. Thank you. You said I don't look like I'm 31. Well, I am, baby. I am. Big 3-1. So when someone say, "Oh, you in your 30s?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm 30 plus." Yeah. But I mean, my 30's been lit though. I'm so grateful to have seen another year. So grateful for the time that I spent. Had a family and friends game night for my birthday. And let me tell you, it was everything. It was amazing. My family really showed out. My friends really showed out. It was a really good time. Had a lot of fun, a lot of love, a lot of support. So shout out to everybody who made it to the game night, and thank you for loving me, and thank you for accepting me and allowing me to be me. Because, of course, there's times where and sometimes I don't even accept myself for being me, and I appreciate my family for allowing the space for me to be me. I know that I've changed and gotten better because I'm letting my guard down around family members that I haven't necessarily been myself around. But now this is who I am. You know, I am who I am. I talk too much. That's fine. I'm goofy. That's fine. And I accept Tila for who she is. And I have a long way to go. But this accepting thing, I'm just realizing and watching it transform in so many different ways in my life. And I'm grateful that my family has always supported me and always been there. It just took me some time to catch up. But hey, y'all. Hello. This week on the episode, we're going to talk about thinking versus worrying. So this is something that has been, kind of on my mind a lot as I've been moving and grooving and, learning and processing different things. And I was always, that's a sin to worry. You should not worry about things. You should have faith about them, and you should have hope, and you should go on and prosper, because worrying about things does not change the situation. So there's different things in my life that I'm working on right now, and I find myself thinking about them, and I'm like, you know what, Tila, stop thinking about it. Don't worry. But I have to remind myself that just because I'm thinking about it does not mean that I'm worrying about it, because these are two different things. And just because, say, whatever it is going on in your life, just because you're thinking about it doesn't mean that you're worrying about it. And it's okay to think about these things sometimes. Of course, I feel like thinking can transform into worrying if you allow it to, but it really don't have to. So I have the definition of thinking. So the definition of thinking, according to the Oxford Dictionary, is the process of using one's mind to consider or reason about something. Now, by the time you get to worrying, the definition of worrying is causing anxiety about actual or potential problems, alarming. So you're thinking about this job that you want, right? You're thinking about it. That's okay. When you think about it, that means that you're doing everything that you can to prepare for the job, to get things in order for the job. You're optimistic about it. So maybe you're thinking about it. I wonder where my desk is going to be, or am I going to like my coworkers? Is there going to be a Karen at this damn job? You're thinking about these different things, and that is okay. The problem becomes when you're like, oh shit, is there going to be a Karen at the job? Am I going to like my seat? Damn, am I going to get the job? God damn, I don't even know if I got the job. This becomes worrying. So now you're not just thinking about it. Now you're worrying about this thing. And that, again, is where your issues come in from. And so many times they tell people, oh, don't think about it. And I would be thinking about things like, okay, the podcast. I know I need to get the podcast out. Tila, stop worrying about it. No, you're not worrying. You're thinking. Continue your thought process, because the more you think about it, not worrying about it, thinking about it can develop different things. Like thinking about it made me think, okay, Tila, you need to knock out as many episodes in one day as you can. That's what you need to do. That's what thinking does. Thinking helps you to start breaking down situations and thinking about ways to improve it. Worrying about it causes anxiety on your mental state and doesn't allow you to move. It can make you stagnant. It can make you feel stuck. Worrying about things can cause all types of issues. That's called that. Worrying develops into stress, because you worried about something. And a lot of times we be worried about something. We be fixated on one aspect of it. And again, we're not thinking about different ways that we can maneuver and get ourselves out of the situation, because we're just worrying about this and fixated on this one aspect of things versus allowing it to be a thought process and thinking, okay, well, yeah, it's been 2 weeks and I have not released a podcast. Where would my worry go from there? My worry would go, shit, what about my listeners not going to want to fuck with me no more? People going to start thinking I'm inconsistent. I mean, which wouldn't be too far from the truth, but I'm getting it together. I thank y'all for supporting me. I'm a failure. I never keep anything going. Damn, I just need to just quit and then start over again, or just let it go, let the podcast go. What does thinking does? What does thinking allow? Thinking allows the space for me to say, okay, 2 weeks did go by and I did not release a podcast. Okay, what's next? What's the next steps? Okay. You need to record something. Okay, let's record all these ideas that we have, because I have a board. And for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, there's a board here, right? For the Life is Good podcast. I don't know if y'all can see that because I can't really see. So what this board allows is it allows me to have these ideas in my head. And as I have the ideas, I write them down on a sticky note and I post them on the board, and like, okay, this is a great idea for the podcast. This is what I want to discuss. This is what I want to talk about. So if you guys can see, there's lots of topics on there. It's just a matter of sitting down, recording them, and getting them out. So the thinking process allows me, okay, you are already on top of it. You don't have to worry about what you're going to talk about. You just need to sit down, articulate it, think about it, figure everything out that you want to say, and record it and get it out. So, okay, with me knowing that, my schedule is getting kind of jumbled, and I'm not really having as much time as I did before, because things are flourishing for me, and I'm excited about that. But with that being said, let's pick a day. Let's pick a day that we can record, so we can have enough time to edit, so we can have enough time to have a couple recorded. So on days where you don't have the time, or you don't have the availability, or this week, or, like at the bachelorette party, my birthday weekend, having those pre-recorded and ready to go allows me the opportunity to make sure I'm consistent and stay on top of my game. What would worrying have done? Worrying gets you nowhere is the moral of that story. Worrying makes you stay stagnant, and it frightens you, and it doesn't allow you to move. So don't be afraid to think about things. It's just don't start worrying about them. Have hope and faith. Think about it. Think about the situation and think about, okay, with this situation, because not all situations you're going to be able to make moves with. Some stuff all you can do is wait. All you can do is be patient. So, yeah, you think about it. And it's okay even in those moments. Be like, man, okay, I hope this goes through. Okay. Man, I really hope this goes through, because if this don't go through, then I don't know. That's worrying. Allow yourself the process of thinking about it and be optimistic about it. Allow that space. But it's don't start worrying about it and fixating on it, because again, that's where you become stagnant. Now, I hope you was able to get something out of this, because it's been on my mind for a while, because we all transparent. I'm single, right? So being in a relationship and having a husband and having a family is something that I think about, right? Well, now I'm at the point where I think about it. I'm not worried about it. So I don't worry about finding a man or a man finding me. I don't worry about having a family, or, I don't worry about a lot of different people being in relationships and me not being in it. I don't worry about these things anymore. I think about it because I know that I'm dating and I want to, eventually gain something and get something serious with somebody. But I ain't worried about it. And that just changes your spirit. It changes your skin. It changes your energy. To go back to the bachelorette party. So the bachelorette party that I went to, low key, it was a couples trip. The brides were there, and their friends were there, and a lot of people brought their significant others. Now, there would have been a time where I was in a space and being around all these couples, and it would have just been like, well, damn, where my man at? Like, okay. They look cute together. They all cute together. They all in love. And I thought about it. Oh man, I can't wait for my moment to come. But I didn't worry about it. I wasn't worried about I ain't never gonna have nobody. Look how cute they look at my single stupid ass over here. Being a third wheel, fifth wheel, seventh wheel, 11th wheel, whatever uneven number you could be, that's, but I'm not worried about it, because I know that when my time come, it'll come. So it's just, God see God working, he moving. We got things working out, but it's patience and time. I'm not worried about it. But people be like, oh, just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Oh, just don't think about it. Well, every time I think about it, I'm going to be like, oh shit, I was told not to think about it. No. Stop telling people not to think about things. Tell people don't worry about it, because you're not going to be able. Don't beat yourself up about things when you think about it. All right. I know I'm pushing this in because I really want y'all to understand this, because this just really became like a light bulb in my head. Like, oh, okay. Boom. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm not broke because I keep thinking about something people telling me not to. That's fine. You're human. You're going to think about it. And you may have a little bit of worry, but you just want to try to cast that worry out and just be optimistic, be happy, and understand that even if things don't go your way in that moment, that don't mean that they won't go your way eventually. And sometimes no is an answer too, but guess what? It's okay, because there's something else in store. We can't always see exactly what's going on, but that don't mean that it ain't there. Y'all can't hear it now, but this wind is out here howling, okay? Like Howlin' Wolf, the blues singer. And I can't see it. I can look out the window and I can't see it, but I can hear it. And sometimes we can hear things, but we can't see it. Not everything is going to be seen. Not everything is going to be understood. Maybe it's not understood in that moment. Maybe it's not understood in a year. Maybe you never understand it. But that don't mean it didn't have a purpose. All right, y'all. So we here. I want to thank y'all for listening. Let me know what you got out of this. What your ideas, comments are about this. What's your take on thinking versus worrying? Follow me on Instagram. I am Breezy the Artist. You guys can also follow the podcast definitely on Instagram at Life is Good Podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to this on any and all listening platforms you're listening to this on. Make sure you comment. Let the people know that you like it. Okay, that really helps. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. And again, thank y'all for listening. This has been the Life is Good Podcast. You are here with your girl Breezy. It has been a pleasure. Peace.